When you say that businesses now, they should go ahead and look to tokenize as many of their assets as possible.
Definitely, this is one of the ones where you got to do your own research. You should try to figure out if the market for what you want to do is lucrative, if there are buyers out there who are willing to buy tokens of what you have to offer. Like I was saying, we're in a bit of a bear market at the moment. So some things selling at a premium and some things may not be. So it's up to you to sort of figure out what is going to work for you in the era that we're in right now. I say what everyone should start doing is figuring out what are the ways that you can incorporate this type of technology into the companies and businesses that you have, because financial markets move in cycles. It eventually is going to come back. And you can't wait until we're at the next peak to decide that it's time for me to get involved. When we're at the peak, then all of the prices for all of the quotas and the different things that you need, they're going to be premium prices. Right now, you can get everything cheap. So if you want to get in, I'd say get in now while it's cheap and then ride the wave as we go back up.
Funny you talk about peaks and stuff. In listening to your podcast, I heard an example, a company that tokenized a pair of socks that started off around $10 to $12. And then, 5 minutes later, I'm listening, I'm hearing that these socks are trading for $12. At what point do we say, like, oh, are we being realistic right now?
That definitely happens a lot. And in that case, there were no actual socks. There were no physical socks. It was just digital socks. You didn't get a physical pair of socks that you could actually put on your feet. It wasn't like these socks were the warmest socks or the most comfortable socks in the world. It was just an image of some socks. And I think that speaks to the community around that particular project. They were so engaged and they believed so much in the project that they were willing to spend thousands of dollars on digital socks. It really didn't matter what they were being asked to buy. It could have been anything at all. Socks was just something that they came up with because it sort of matched up with the name of the company, which was Sushi Swap. And so they sold socks. It just sort of made sense that way. But they could have sold them anything and they would have bought it. Another example that I think of, there was one NFT artist. What he did, he took a urinal, like you would find in a public bathroom, took a urinal, put it in his garage, surrounded it with cameras, and then took a sledgehammer to it and destroyed it. Recorded the entire thing on all of these cameras, and every piece of the urinal that broke off, he turned that into an NFT. He made so much money doing that he never worked again.